Guys, I'm sad right now because my favorite gay couple on the internet is having a beef and it's spanning all over Twitter and Truth Social and Facebook and Instagram, and it's making me feel like I'm just a single parent that's watching two of his children have the worst battle of all time because I feel like I concocted this. I feel like I had some stake in this. I feel like I had some beef, some medium rare, something in this. I feel like I was there during Ground Zero, August 6th, 1945. I think that's the right date. When the bomb dropped, I felt like I was there for that. And this, what's happening right now with Elon and Donald, and they're just going to and fro, back and forth with each other. I'd assume people were making stuff up. Oh, Elon's crashing out over Donald Trump. I had assumed they were just making stuff up. I had assumed they were lying to me, saying a falsehood, a narrative that was pushed on by the media. But then I went and go ahead and checked online. I went to his Twitter and I see that he's talking about it's time to make a new political party. What are we saying? I say yes. 82% agree with me. I say yes. We're gonna vote for that. He partied with Epstein. Oh, he's releasing the Epstein files. Wait a second. This is kind of confusing. Why is Elon Musk talking about that 4 minutes ago? That's crazy. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of the year. Weren't you just on Donald Trump's Google Gop? What's happening? I'm not even sure what's going on. And he's been posting like this all in to and fro. Is Donald Trump firing back? Is he going to and fro back at him? Is this what's happening? Well, it seems so. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion and the biggest tax cut ever given. If the bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68 tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on the path of greatness. Make America great again. That's the truth social for you right there. That's the truth of everything. It's nuts. I am so confused. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV manly. I had to force everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I wanted Trump in office. Not because I approve of his policies, not because I care about anything he does. I do think he's a horrible vitriolic narcissist. I really do. I think he thinks his word is the best. I think he makes a bunch of grandiose statements. I think he's psychotic, but I think he's also very entertaining. And I have been bored with Joy Boy Biden in there. I thought America was a joke. I thought it was a S show. I thought it was nonsense. I thought it was crazy, and I was right. But I didn't think I'd be so right to actually see the crash out of the century. Two people going crazy to and fro. Elon's crash out is a bit more psychotic. He's going to go crazy with it. I don't think he's going to be allowed in the government, but I have a prediction. I think that all them fighting against each other, all this nonsense, he's canceling my government contracts. SpaceX would be again decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. This is ridiculous. All this crash out that's happening, Elon doing all this stuff, I think that's not going to matter. This is just a crazy prediction I have. I think it's worthless. I think all this stuff is just showmanship. I think this is psychotic. I think that this will all just be worthless overall. I think Elon's going to try to come back to the left side and stop doing all the right-wing grifting, because right now it's two conservatives, two of the worst people, just arguing with each other. It's a little bit crazy. I feel like Elon's going to come back. I don't know if you guys remember when Elon first came out, when Elon first said, oh, I can solve world hunger and all this other stuff that Elon kept claiming and all this jazz. I don't know if you remember the Elon world hunger claim or anything of that variety, but I do. I remember everything. I remember when he was talking about world hunger and how he could save it, how he could fix everything. You go to some AI overview. He said he gives $6 billion to end world hunger. All this stuff, everything. Must pledge $6 billion to solve world hunger and all this stuff, all these things. I remember this. This is a whole thing that happened. I was there. I remember that because he was on the left wing side of everything. Elon will save the world. I remember this whole thing. I remember everybody was talking about it and everybody was saying this is going to be great. I remember this so much. 10 years ago, Boy in a Band made this video. The guy who was saving the world. This is about Elon Musk. This is the whole thing. I remember this whole thing. He's talking about Elon here. He's just having a conversation about how Elon is just the greatest thing to ever happen. I have always thought that anybody that has that much money, anybody that's that incredulous, anybody that's that self-centered will obviously just destroy every confines, every smackle group of their brain and mind. And by all golly, we got Elon here going crazy in sicko mode in the ring against his baby daddy, Donald Trump. Now, I have this theory that they're actually lovers and they're actually trying to get dirt on each other. And one day they're just going to come out and say, I have a video of me and Donald Trump is giving me Schlampelgoimp. I feel like that's going to happen. And then Bagel everybody's going to say, whoa, that's a little bit crazy. Would that be messed up for the president to do so? Would that be disgusting? Is Donald Trump going to be the first gay president? Is that going to be happening? I think Donald Trump's the bottom. I think Elon is a switch at best. I definitely don't view him as a top. I think Donald Trump thinks he's a top, but he often relegates to the bottom position when somebody convinces him otherwise, because he always goes and whoever he talks to last, he takes on their traits. That's how he operates as a human being. I think this is the funniest thing that ever happened in U.S. history. This is psychotic, because back in the day, we had blows being thrown off each other. It was just emails and carrier pigeons, and politics has always been hilariously petty in the grand scheme of things. But this is a new level of nonsense. Every minute we're getting new updates. Elon can't resist replying to somebody online, doing all this nonsense. He's going crazy. If you check his replies, he's replying to people left and right, to and fro. He's talking to people right now. Team Elon is nuts. It's psychotic. He's arguing with people in the comment sections. He's actively having a fun time with this. He's having a nice day. DG, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason it not made it public. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. We already knew he was in the Epstein files, man. We were trying to tell you that. We knew that. We have been trying to get these files for 67,000 years. Guess what? We already knew he was in there. We want more. We just want to see the nonsense that keeps happening. I genuinely believe that this is disgusting. I think this is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. I genuinely think this is dumb. I don't know why two narcissists are arguing on my timeline right now. I do know that I'm not going to be Team Elon or Team Trump. I'm just going to sit back and watch them destroy each other. Because when I witness them, when I watch these two creatures, when I watch these two people battle, all that I see is that our politics is a memification of the real world. All that we are is people trolling against each other and getting the one up on each other. It doesn't feel like real adults are actually having conversation or talking about the real issues. It's a popularity contest. That's all politics has ever been. It's two people crashing out trying to get the public on their side, doing stupid things and absolute gobbledygook and nonsense when nobody really likes these two people. You can say you're a hard Trumper and things of that variety. If you are, more power to you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy you found somebody you can resonate with. It just tells me how you are as a person, at least to some degree. I can't decide your entire personality over your political opinion, but I can decide how you choose to absorb information. I do know that. If you're believing Trump and things of that variety, because my opposition of one side is not my acceptance of the other. I can hate Trump and Elon at the same exact time. Watch me do it right now. I just did it. This is stupid and dumb. I like it because it's drama on my timeline, but the reality of the situation is especially horrifying because it goes to show that if you butter up to a politician really hard and you have enough money, you can get pretty much whatever you want to. Because Elon thought that he could possibly get some good things from Trump. He possibly gets some special privileges, and that's all Elon wants, is to feel special. He's a disgusting, weird, overwhelming narcissist who has a big image problem and doesn't know how to deal with himself. That's all he's ever been. That's all he ever will be, and it's disgusting to witness. And Donald Trump is the president of the United States, sadly. I am disgusted by this witnessing of the nonsense. I'm sad this gay couple is having an issue. And it's so sad when gay couples have a horrifying fallout. Hopefully they can kiss, make up, and somebody can make a bunch of AI videos of them kissing and make up. That'd be amazing. Then we can show that AI is actually really the way of the future. And we can use Elon's technology against them in that aspect. So I hope you have a lovely and fantastic day. This has been me absorbing the information of the world and regurgitating it back out to you. Bye.
I'm your Nick at night, be my lower slow. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.